Hi again, this is Omar Ramos from Orware.com, and in this video I'm going to quickly show you how to list all categories and files on your website. So to do so, you would simply enter in docmanlist, get subfolders, and this item doesn't really mean anything per se, but you can make it like this if you wanted to. Historically, when I first wrote docmanlist, I always wrote it like this, so that's why I tend to write it this way. So get subfolders, 99 levels deep for category ID 0, which is the root category at the top above any category that you have created in DocMan. So that, in essence, grabs all of your categories, which in turn would include all your files. So if I hit save here, and I go back here and refresh, you'll see all of the categories. Right? We even have the category document count shown as well. So right here you can notice that we have it set to 100, and that's set to 135. So for example, if I log out now, remember how category ID number 3 was set to registered only? So now, instead of starting with committees and then beneath that academic senate, basic skills is now displayed because academic senate is now not viewable because of that access level. And that's really all there is to it, to display all the categories and files on your site relatively quickly using docmanlist. So let's take this up another level. So let's say I want to use the new standalone cart layout, which I'm pretty proud of. I'll go in here, add in the use nested standalone cart layout option key, hit save, refresh, and now you'll notice that there is a checkbox next to each item in the table displayed in the standalone cart layout, and there is a download selected files button down here at the bottom. So I can click multiple files from various categories. I can reload the page. Since that information is being stored in the session, if the page is refreshed, the check marks still stay. I can go ahead and click a few more. And if I want to, I can even click here at the top and select every item in that list. So let's say I'm being adventurous and I want to do that. I can hit this download select this files button, which is at the bottom of every single one of these tables. A lot of files in this one. Maybe I passed it. Yeah. So I can hit download selected files on any of them. It doesn't matter. Same thing with the clear selection button. Let me hit download. Generates a zip file. Wait a few moments for that to finish up. In this case, it might take a little while because it's a large file. Once it's been generated, it automatically starts a download, and once it successfully downloads, you should see something like this. One caveat to this feature is that it does store the files within your cache folder. So it will store them in a folder called plugin content docmanlist _zip, and it will store them there like this. So preferably, if you're going to have a lot of users kind of doing this, you may want to have some sort of periodic cache clearing plugin, which would be a separate extension kind of installed to periodically just clear out the cache. Since these probably won't be cleared out automatically otherwise. And the reason why I store the files this way is that for each unique combination of files here, So this would be ID 197, 195, 193. Out of that selection, I'm creating a unique identifier, and that is how the zip file is named. That way, let's say for example you have a page with the same 5 files, and a lot of people are trying to generate zips from that. Maybe people or persons 1 through 10 select items 1, 2, and 3. That'll generate the zip file once, and then each of those individuals will essentially get the same zip file. Instead of having to generate the zip, which can be an expensive operation again and again, it generates it once, saves it in that cache folder, and then it allows multiple users to take advantage of downloading that same file and therefore speeding up the process. Okay, so that is basically all there is to this feature. You just check the files you want and hit download, let the server do its thing, start the download, and enjoy.